Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. This is for Monday, all right, for Monday. Well, the last one was a surprise, Johnny Walker Blue Label versus Ballantine's Finest, or vice versa, since Ballantine's Finest came first. But anyway, you know what's going to happen until you do the challenge. So we have Ballantine's Finest going up against Chivas Regal Mizunara, introduced in 2014. And late for the Japanese market, but later expanded to the rest of the country. Excuse me. Ballantines is running $27.99 at Total Wine. Now I'm talking about for this big boy bottle, the big handle. You can get it for $16 if you get the regular size bottle. Your better value per ounce is this. Pretty good product. Hasn't done that well in taste challenges, but most people don't buy whiskey to do taste challenges. But I mean, I like to do it. It's a fun hobby, but most people could care less. But anyway, do have people watching that are kind of interested. Here's the show. It's very humid and warm today in Louisiana, and I think we have some more rain coming. I was hoping not, but not looking too good. Okay, yeah, I got a good even pour. Not quite, but close. Okay, that should do it. So the price, Chivas Regal Mizunara, I bought it for $17.99 at Savannah discount. $17.99, not the normal price. Nice aquamarine on white and gold color. This was bottled in 2018. I think it's about $48. Might be a little less. Total Wine and More. Let's check it out if they've still got it. They're showing it on the website. Not sold in this town or near this town. Yeah, $45.99 in Texas. So you can get Ballantines Finest in a handle bottle, 1,750 milliliters for $27.99. Or you can buy Chivas Regal Mizunara in the regular 750 bottle for $45.99. A huge price difference. But the Johnny Walker Blue Label versus Ballantines Finest was a huge price difference also. And I did it blind, and it was a shock. Why did Savannah Discount have this for $17.99? I can't explain it. The Whiskey Scout wanted a bottle. He was like, that's a stunning price. I didn't know anything about it. The Mizunara was totally foreign to me. Looked nice. Nice looking box. Nice looking bottle. But when I started looking online at the prices 3 years ago, I said, woof, this is incredible. It might have been 2 years ago, 2019, a year after that one was bottled. So you can get some exceptionally low prices around here if you just take your time and look around, run across some amazing prices in the New Orleans area. Baton Rouge probably as well, but I don't get up there as much, being that it's 49 miles away. Now, a portion of the Chivas Regal is aged in Mizunara barrels, not all of it. It's some of the whiskey. And there's no age statement. The regular Chivas is 12 years. I don't know what this one is. Nothing on it. I can't look because I'm going to tip myself off. Yeah, now see, this one has that musty, it has almost like nougat, you know, the Three Musketeers bar. And I've noticed that about Ballantines. It's like a nougat, that filling in Three Musketeers. You say, that's got nothing to do with Scotch. I know. Can't explain it. But it's there. Or it's a toffee, something like, but I'm saying nougat. But whatever that distinctive taste is, I'm smelling the taste. But you know that smell, it's there. Now, what about smoke and peat with these two? Forget it. Not happening. Now, what is unique about Japanese oak, Mizunara oak? Apparently, they take a long time to grow, but I don't know why the flavor would be different. But something about it, they wouldn't have wasted. They wouldn't have wasted all their time aging it in that if it wouldn't have made a difference. Real strong wood application there. Bold, rich vanilla and wood. Just wood, like you just experiencing a lot of Mizunara oak. I don't. Sometimes these things are almost impossible to describe. You know, like you know what you're tasting and all in your mind, but you can't express it correctly. That's why you have to buy your own bottle. Honey, multi-grains. I've gotten a handle on the Ballantine taste. Took a little while, but now I know what to expect. Multi-grains, a lot of corn, unmalted grain, and some, about 20% single malt barley whiskey, the bread crust, and a touch of honey. A little rough around the edges, but not bad. Not bad. I'm starting to get a taste for it. Every time I drink it, it's a little better. Um, you never know. I wouldn't say the Mitsunara gets better. It sure doesn't get worse. Is it worth the $45.99? I would say so, yes. Now, for the price I got it, if I'd have known now, no, I'm saying it backwards. If I'd have known then what I know now, I'd have bought probably 3 bottles of it. But those days are over. The price went to $18.99, and then the whole supply was gone. For that kind of price, it's not going to last. It just will not last. It cannot last. I saw some Canadian whiskey 2 weeks ago. Or was it 3 weeks ago? It was recent. 12 bottles for $50 plus tax. Total $50. $4.17 a bottle. Was it a great Canadian whiskey? James Fox, it's not a bad one. But that's the greatest price in the history of the world. But I didn't buy it. What am I going to do with a case of Canadian whiskey, you know? But if there was a wedding or some big event, hey, there's your ticket. The Mizunara is better. No, we're talking about the regular. So a regular size bottle of Ballantines is $16, 26, 36, 46. So we're talking about $36 more. What am I saying? $30. Wow, I hadn't said much. $30 more, sorry. Look, I can't say it's $30 better. I can say it's better. You have to balance how you want to spend your money, and it's like the Johnny Walker Blue Label thing. I mean, yeah, it's better than Ballantines Finest, so it better be. But is it $199 better? Ooh, my assessment determination was absolutely not. So this is the Mizunara. Yep, I knew it. That was easy. That was the easy taste challenge. So this won't last long. Okay, comments. Madus 31. Afternoon to you. GRNPSP. Hey to you. Mike Gill Brown. Cheers. The way I drink is I drink one of my best drinks for the first while completely. Okay, well, man, I'm not into heavy drinking, so a lot of people make comments about that if they're drinking, multiple volumes of liquor every day. Naturally. Hold on a second. Let me take this. Hello? No. Unless I hit a button on accident, I don't recall that at all. No, that's okay. I did the same thing. Well, I'm doing something right now, so I can't stay on, but I'll call you tomorrow after work. But no, I didn't try to call you. I am. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Sorry about that. Somebody called me to ask me, did I try to call them? I said, no, I didn't try to call you. And then she said, I must have hallucinated. I said, well, I do the same thing. Have dreams that like you tried to call somebody and then you say, oh, I forgot to call them. And then you think, wait, that was a dream. And it's a game. Beer Hounds Beer Review says, howdy, Ron Oldski. Hello to you. Mikhail said, I'm not into heavy drinking either. I'm talking about having 2 drinks. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Completely sober. Well, you'd still be sober. I mean, if you drink 2 drinks. I have the Glenlivet 18, then the Glenlivet 12. Oh, okay. I get it. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. I know it makes sense. Anyway, that's what they do at the wedding. They serve the really good stuff, and then after everybody's partying and everything like that, then they start putting out the cheap stuff. They don't notice they drink it, it's free. They put the cheap stuff out first. They'd say, what is this? How dare you serve me Carlo Rossi at this wedding? I'm offended. Remember in the Bible, at the wedding at Cana, the first recorded miracle of Jesus Christ, he turned water into wine at the end of the wedding. And they were amazed. The people at the wedding were amazed. They said, who saves the best wine till the end? And it tells you in the Bible, they usually put the best stuff out first. And everybody be drinking and drinking. And then they put the cheap stuff at the end. And they couldn't get over it. Like, who's this wedding host putting out the best, like top of the line, super top shelf wine at the end? Because they had run out of wine. Now, these apparently in the Near East, Lebanon, Palestine, Jordan, and those areas, their wedding receptions are a little different than America. We have it for 3 hours after the wedding, 4, and then people go home. Over there, it goes on for days. Somebody was telling me that in Germany. In Germany, she was saying in Germany, it just goes on and on. But that's Europe and Asia. That's not America. But so we talking about in Cana in Palestine, in the Roman province of Judea, they were well into drinking and eating and whatnot. So it's a comical story in a way. It's a serious story in other ways. All right. Right. He reversed it with the best for the last. I'm enjoying our Hen House Mariachi Maestro Hazy IPA. That's a complicated name. I hope it's a good product. They have a week wedding. I heard that. It's like, I wouldn't want to do it. I don't like to do anything long like that. Like somebody asked me, would you want to go on a cruise? I said, oh no. I wouldn't want to be on some ship all week. They say, oh, but they have shows. Well, I don't care about a show. They have gambling. Don't care about that. They have these buffets you can eat and eat. Well, I don't care about that. As you can see, I'm keeping my weight down. They visit these different countries. Now, I do care about that. But you know, they take you to the parts of the countries I don't want to see. I don't want to go to some tourist area of Jamaica where everybody buys like trinkets that they don't need and gets their hair braided and for some exorbitant. I don't want to see that. If I went to Jamaica, I want to go to Kingston and go to the Parliament, go to a session of Parliament, go to the Senate, go to Government House, watch the changing of the guard and all that. You say, ugh. Now you're saying, why would you want to do something so boring? I used to teach history and geography. That's the best thing to do, in my opinion. You see, when I went to the Bahamas, I went to a murder trial. I've never been to a murder trial in any country. It was so interesting. I was watching it. It was 20 years ago. And I was saying to myself, this is just like on television. It was just like on television, except that the judge had this fake wig on, like a white wig. In a robe, a red robe instead of what you call black. But and they had the defendant in a cage, like literally a cage, and like you put a tiger in a cage. But otherwise, it was the same type thing. But I guess most people wouldn't want to go on a trip with me because they'd say, "What in the hell?" I didn't go to Canada to take a tour of Rideau Hall and go take a tour of the Senate. Oh, well, do what you want to do. We went to the Bahamas. We sure did not go to tourist traps. I mean, we went to Atlantis to the hotel just to walk around and look, and we ate dinner, I mean, but we didn't go pay all kind of crazy money. We had a great trip, and we did not go broke. Oh, no. We ate lobster, and we had some fantastic home-cooked food at a restaurant back in the neighborhood where no tourists go. At someone's house. Exactly. Avoid the tourist traps. What's up, Ron? Says Alex the Beer Master. I watched you last night from John and Nile's, what's that called? Bourbon County Stout. That was a great hangout. Y'all all did a good job. And everybody had good comments. It lasted over an hour. I said, that was one of the best hangouts I ever listened to. I was dusting all these cans. Well, those I haven't gotten to yet. I didn't get to those, and these over here. I just got burnt out. I couldn't dust anymore. I dusted so many cans and bottles, and I was like, I can't take anymore. I can't do it. I'll finish another day. I was making good progress, and I was listening to that whole hour and 18-minute video, and I said, everybody did a great job. John and Neely had some computer technical problems, but, that's the way that goes. Sometimes that happens, but those weren't really too severe. And Alex gave it 100, which I also gave Bourbon County brand stout a 100. And Michael Komaroff, he was like, I'm not giving it 100. I'm not giving it 100 because I'll give it a 99. But I mean, he's giving it 100. He's just not, in a technical sense, wanting to give it 100. He won't want to give that up. 9:04 p.m. in Derbyshire, England. Drinking Fuller's London Porter, says Mark Lockwood. Well, that's a great choice. Fuller's. Man, we used to get a lot of Fuller's around here. Fuller's London Pride, Fuller's Golden Pride, Fuller's ESB, Fuller's Porter, Fuller's Vintage Ale, even at some stores. But it's all faded away for the most part. Fuller's has gone the way of the dinosaur around here because they've been chased off the shelf by, in most cases, very inferior local craft beers who wish they could make a beer like Fuller's. They can't, so they make other stuff and charge a whole lot more. All right. So this video will end now by me saying the Mizunara is better. Okay. It's clearly a different product. You're not going to get them mixed up. I didn't even need labels, really. If you want to pay $30 more per bottle, that's your choice. Now, that's the balancing act, you see. However, the Ballantine's Finest is not too bad. It's got a lot going for it, especially when you consider the price. So I can't disparage it, really. Hadn't exactly done fantastic in the taste challenges, but as I got more used to it, well, it still didn't do better, but I was able to determine it. Now we got one more taste challenge with Ballantines. Ballantines versus 100 Pipers. Now in this case, this will be interesting because this will be one of the few that I've done where Ballantines is more expensive. We're talking about $16 for a bottle of Ballantines, but only $9 for 100 Pipers, like really cheap whiskey, Scotch whiskey. But I got a feeling, I have a feeling that the 100 Pipers is going to win. And if it's a tie, it's a win. See, if it's a tie, it's a win because now we're talking about a $7 difference. And why would you pay $7 more for a whiskey that can't beat the other one? Well, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. So that'll close out the Scotch for the time being. Then starting Sunday, which is really supposed to be Monday, but you see I flipped it. Then we're getting into cognac. And I have biscuit cognac. You say biscuit. No, biscuit is a thing you put butter on to eat. Yeah, but this is Andre Biscuit Cognac. It's a real company. It's not a joke. I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. I said, what is this? I thought it was like some pretend product. But, oh, no, it isn't. In fact, I found a lot of advertisements from the 1940s and 50s. They have their own website. Not real popular today, but they still have a website. They have their own cognac house where they have like a mansion, and then behind there they got distillery and everything. It's called Andre Biscuit and something else because his son got married and something like they brought another family. But you'll see when I put the notes. So I'm going to do Andre Biscuit versus it's a VS. It's not a extra age, just a simple 2 to 4 year age brandy, cognac brandy. And I've got a lot of other stuff to go up against it, but that'll be fascinating. And then we're going to go to rum. Oh, and when you see the rum I'm going to bring, you're going to just be amazed. Okay, well, maybe not amazed, but I bet you'll be interested. I really enjoyed that beer run, but I don't know if I get any more of it, but I will try to age it. I was in the only one I had. Yeah, I noticed that you said you were listening to music, and then you saw them doing the hangout, and you said, oh, well, heck, I'll just join. So you took your last bottle and you joined, and you did a great job. The higher up you go in booze, the more diminishing returns, in my opinion. Yes, I'm afraid you're right. Mainly not worth it. Find a good or great mid-tier or budget. So what you're saying is you get to the mid-range, you get some great stuff. And then you start going to super high. You're paying this much more, but you're getting this much more. Then you go into the super duper high, like Johnny Walker Blue Label. You're paying this much more, and you're getting this much more. Then you get the Jose Cuervo super amazing deluxe for $400 a bottle. You're paying this much more. You're getting this much more. I believe it. I really do believe it. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching this video. And Saturday morning, we're closing out Scotch. We got Chivas versus Chivas. Chivas Brothers showdown. An in-house showdown. Thank you.